This is CNN Breaking News.
This is CNN Breaking News. Today, there was a lot of protesting outside the famous Russell's Universal Robots factory. The robots' rights activists occupy the territory in front of the office building. Their main demand is social equality for robots. Our special correspondent, Anna Smith, is live from the scene. Anna?
This is Anna Smith, speaking from Rossum's Universal Robot headquarters. Right now, there is about 2,000 protesters here demanding to stop robot rights violation. Miss Glory, you're the president's daughter. What's your purpose here today?
We are here today to make people aware of the violation of the robot rights, and we will not go away until our position is heard. We believe that humanity is humane enough to stop this horrible slavery.
Daria?
Thank you, Anna. The history of Russell's Universal Robots dates back to the year 2020, when Mr. Russell, the great physiologist, went to a distant island to study ocean fauna. He attempted to imitate the living matter, and he managed to discover a substance that behaved like living matter, though it was different chemically. That was in the year 2032, exactly 100 years ago. That was a tremendous moment. The next task was to get life out of test tubes and learn how to form organs, bones, and nerves. First of all, he tried making an artificial dog. That took him several years and resulted in a strange creature which died in a few days. And then, Russell started on the manufacture of man.
He wanted to become sort of a scientific substitute for God. He was a terrible materialist, and that is why he did it all. His only purpose was nothing more nor less than to prove that God was no longer necessary.
Russell's son, David, was to continue his father's research. His father hadn't the slightest conception of competitive market economy. And, in the end, young Russell shut him up in some laboratory, while he himself started the business from an engineer and entrepreneur's point of view. Old Russell cursed him, and the next day they found him dead in the laboratory. And that is his whole story. Meanwhile, young Russell realized that human anatomy is too complicated, and that a good engineer could make it more simple. So, young Russell began to overhaul anatomy and try to see what could be left out or simplified.
A man is something that feels happy, plays the piano, likes going for a walk, and in fact wants to do a whole lot of things that are really unnecessary.
Jan Russell invented a worker with a minimum amount of requirements. He rejected everything that didn't contribute directly to the progress of work, everything that makes someone more expensive. Mechanically, robots are more perfect than humans are. They have an enormously developed intelligence, but they have no soul.
Can humans be conscious?
Well, that's easy. Obviously, humans are not conscious.
At present, 90% of the market share in AI, artificial intelligence, robot production belongs to RUR, Russell's Universal Robots. The enterprise largely owes its success to its genius CEO, Harry Domin.